Hello everyone, and welcome to our creator's 71st commentary blog.
And we apologize for not showing up to this media 15 to 16 days ago, because our creator has to do some busy shit right here.
But never mind about that. Today we are going to talk about DVDs and CDs, and how they were invented.
With that out of the way, let's get started. This article is about the disc format in general. For the video recording format based upon DVD, see DVD video. For the audio storage format also based upon DVD, see DVD audio. For other uses, see DVD, disambiguation, MMCD redirects here. For Sony's proprietary CD-ROM XA-based multimedia software format, see Sony Multimedia CD-ROM Player. The DVD, or a common abbreviation for the digital video disc, or the digital versatile disc for short, is a digital optical disc data storage format. It was invented and developed since 1995, and was ever first released on Friday, November 1, 1996 in Japan, almost 2 years after the Sony PlayStation video game console was ever released to the public. The medium can store any kind of digital data and has been widely used for video programs, or formerly for storing software and other computer files as well. DVDs offer significantly higher storage capacity than compact discs, or CDs for short, while having the same dimensions. A standard DVD can store up to 4.7 GB of storage, while variants can store up to a maximum of 17 to 18 GB. Pre-recorded DVDs are mass-produced using molding machines that physically stamp data onto the DVD. Such discs are a form of DVD-ROM because data can only be read and not written or erased. Blank recordable DVD discs, both DVD Recorder and DVD Recorder Plus, can be recorded once using a DVD recorder and then function as a DVD-ROM. Rewritable DVDs, such as the DVD Rewritten, the DVD Rewritten Plus, and the DVD RAM, can be recorded and erased many times. DVDs are officially used in the DVD video, consumer digital video format, and less commonly in DVD audio, consumer digital audio format, as well as for authoring the DVD discs written in a special AVC high-definition format to hold high-definition material, often in conjunction with AVC high-def format camcorders. DVDs containing other types of information may be referred to as DVD data discs.
The Oxford English Dictionary comments that, in 1995, rival manufacturers of the product initially named digital video disc agreed that, in order to emphasize the flexibility of the format for multimedia applications, the preferred abbreviation DVD would be understood to denote digital versatile disc. The OED also states that in 1995, the companies said the official name of the format will simply be DVD. The Toshiba Corporation had been using the name digital video disc, but that was switched to digital versatile disc after computer companies complained that it left out their applications. The digital versatile disc is the explanation provided in a DVD Forum primer from 2000, and in the DVD Forum's mission statement, which the purpose is to promote broad acceptance of DVD products on technology, across entertainment, and other industries. Because DVDs became highly popular for the distribution of movies in the 2000s. The term DVD became popularly used in English as a noun to describe specifically a full-length movie released on the format. For an example, the sentence "to watch a DVD" describes watching a movie on DVD.
Released in 1987, the same year Street Fighter was ever released for the arcade. Same thing with Mega Man for the Nintendo Entertainment System, mainly known in Japan as Rockman for the Nintendo Family Computer. The CD video used analog video encoding on optical discs matching the established standard 120mm, 4.7-inch size of audio CDs. The video CD, or VCD for short, has officially become one of the first formats for distributing digitally encoded films in this format, since 1993. In the same year, 2 new optical disc storage formats were being developed. One was the Multimedia Compact Disc, or MMCD for short, backed by all Philips and various Sony developers of both the CD and the CDI, and the other was the Super Density Disc, or the SD Disc for short, supported by Toshiba, Time Warner, later known as Spectrum and Warner Media, via America Online, or AOL for short, the Matsushita Electric, the Hitachi, the Mitsubishi Electric, Pioneer Industries, Thomson Corporation, and the JVC, plus Victor Interactive Software. By the time of the press launches for both formats in January 1995, the MMCD nomenclature had been dropped, and Philips and Sony were referring to their format as the digital video disc.
On Wednesday, May 3, 1993, an ad hoc, industry technical group formed from 5 computer companies, for an example with IBM, Apple or Mac, the Compaq, the Hewlett-Packard Company, and Microsoft Computer Entertainment System issued a press release stating that they would only accept a single format. The group voted to boycott both formats unless the two camps agreed on a single, converged standard. They recruited Lou Gerstner, president of IBM, to pressure the executives of the warring factions. In one significant compromise, the MMCD and the SD groups agreed to adopt Proposal SD9, which specified that both layers of the dual-layered disk be read from the same side, instead of the Proposal SD10, which would have created a two-sided disk that users would have to turn over. As a result, the DVD specification provided a storage capacity of 4.70 GB via 4.38 GB for a single-layered, single-sided disk and 8.50 GB via 7.92 GB for a dual-layered, single-sided disk. The DVD specification ended up similar to Toshiba and Matsushita's Super Density disc, except for the dual-layer option. The MMCD was single-sided, and optionally dual-layer, whereas SD was 2 half-thickness, single-layer discs which were pressed separately and then glued together to form a double-sided disc.
Philips and Sony decided that it was in their best interests to end the format war, and on Friday, September 15, 1995 agreed to unify with companies backing the Super Density disc to release a single format, with technologies from both. After other compromises between the MMCD and the SD, the group of computer companies won the day, and a single format was agreed upon. The computer companies also collaborated with the Optical Storage Technology Association, or OSTA for short, on the use of their implementation of the ISO number 13346 file system, or literally known as the Universal Disc format for use on the new DVDs. The format's details were finalized on Friday, December 8, 1995.
In around November 1995, the Samsung headquarters in South Korea announced it would start mass-producing DVDs by September 1996. The format launched on Friday, November 1, 1996, 4 days before Election Day in the US of A, and 2 weeks before the release of the NVIDIA Space Jam movie, Michael R. Jordan Meets the Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies, featuring Mr. Swackhammer and the Nerd Luck Boys/Kids, later known as the Nerd Luck Monstars, in Japan, mostly with music video releases. The first major releases, from Warner Home Video via the Warner Communications Company, arrived on Friday, December 20, 1996, with 4 titles being available. The format's release in the US of America was delayed multiple times, from August 96 to October 96, November 96, before finally settling on early 1997. Players began to be produced domestically that winter, with Monday, March 24, 1997, as the US-American launch date of the format proper in 7 test markets. The film Twister, not the actual board game, made by Hassenfeld, Akaya Hasbro and Takara Tomy, is notable for being the first film to be released on DVD in the United States of America. Approximately 32 plus titles were available on launch day, mainly from the Warner Brothers Pictures, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer and United Artists, via Samuel Goldwyn and the New Line Cinema Libraries. However, the launch was planned for the following day, Tuesday, March 25th, leading to a distribution change with retailers and studios to prevent similar violations of breaking the street date. The nationwide rollout for the format happened on Wednesday, August 22, 1997.
DTS America announced in late 1997 that they would be coming onto the format. The sound system company revealed details in a November 1997 online interview, and clarified it would release discs in early 1998. However, this day would be pushed back several times before finally releasing their first titles at the 1999 Consumer Electronics Show.
In 2001, all of the blank DVD recordable discs unscratched cost the equivalent of $27.34 in the US of A. As an additional, movie and home entertainment distributors adopted the DVD format to replace a ubiquitous VHS tape as the primary consumer video distribution format. Immediately following the formal adoption of a unified standard for DVD, two of the four leading video game console companies, for an example was Sega CD Video, and the 3DO Personal Computer Company, said that they already had plans to design a gaming console with DVDs as the source medium. Sony stated at the time that they had no plans to use DVD in their gaming systems, despite being one of the developers of the DVD format and eventually the first company to actually release a DVD-based console. Game consoles such as the 2000, via 1999 Sony PlayStation 2, the Microsoft Xbox from 2001, and the Microsoft Xbox 360 used DVDs as their own source medium for games and other software. Contemporary games for Windows were also distributed on DVD. Early DVDs were mastered using DLT tape, but using the DVD RDL, or the Plus RDL eventually became uncommon. Television to DVD combos, combining a standard definition CRT television, or a high-def flat panel television, with a DVD mechanism under the CRT, or on the back of the flat panel, and VCR/DVD combos were also available for purchase.
And for consumers, DVD soon replaced VHS as the favored choice for home movie releases. In 2001, DVD players outsold VCRs for the first time in the United States of America. At this time, 1 in 4 American households owned a DVD player. By 2000, about 80% of Americans owned a DVD player, a figure that had surpassed VCRs and was also higher than personal computers or cable television.
And that is all we had to say. Part 2 will be in session.